IoTeX is using blockchain for a very unique reason. We're connecting the real world to the Web3 and metaverse. We're a blockchain and IoT platform that's fueling the future of Web3. These days, it's really important to ask ourselves, right? As the world becomes more digital, as more machines pop up in our professional and personal lives, and 100 billion machines by 2030, generating 80 trillion gigabytes of data, McKinsey estimates the Internet of Things is going to be valued at $12.6 trillion with a T. It's very clear that machines are becoming our world's future workforce. And it really begs the question, who's going to own this workforce? Who's going to command that $12.6 trillion in value? And who's going to own the devices and the data and value that our devices generate? So IoTeX is really tackling this problem from day one. We started in 2017 and have always been mission-driven to connect real-world devices and data to real-world dApps. We are a fast, low-fee, and secure platform to power MachineFi, DeFi, and GameFi applications. And we're making real-world machines and data available to Web3 builders. So, here at Ethereum Denver, we're really excited to talk to the developer community. We're just really introducing a brand new design space for what blockchain can do, which I'll go into a little bit later. But here's a very high-level overview of the IoTeX platform. So we are an EVM-compatible layer 1 blockchain built completely from scratch starting in 2017. And our goal is to enable trusted data from trusted devices for use in trusted applications. At the very base layer is our blockchain, our layer 1 blockchain. Again, we built it completely from scratch. It's EVM compatible. It uses our in-house roll depose consensus mechanism. It does 5-second blocks with instant finality, very low fee, Solidity smart contracts. But that's not really what differentiates IoTeX from the rest of the layer 1s out there. What really differentiates us is we add custom layer 2 protocols that are IoT oriented and meant to grab data from devices, give those devices identities so they can own that information, and finally opt in to sharing that information with decentralized applications. So at layer 2, of course, we have our Ethereum virtual machine. We can power any Solidity dApp. We have what's called Truestream, which is our real-world data oracle. Rowland is going to be going into depth about how Truestream works. It functions very similarly to the graph or other oracle networks, but rather than pulling data from blockchains or from public data sets, we're pulling data directly from machines in a verifiable way and offering that to dApps as inputs. We have a lot of initiatives around decentralized identity. DID is very popular from a person perspective, but we actually started an IEEE standard for decentralized identity for devices with participation from Bosch, Lockheed Martin, Lenovo, Ericsson, Huawei, and many other enterprises. So we're the chairs of the DID for devices standard that we hope to be see proliferated throughout the industry in the coming years. And finally, we have a really great cross-chain bridge network. We're cross-chain bridged to Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Optimism next probably. And we have a full set of developer toolkits, Web3 compatible. Very importantly, you can port over any Solidity dApp to IoTeX with minimal configuration. And all of this is to power decentralized applications, right? That's the goal of the layer 1 platform. Just like a lot of the other general purpose layer 1s out there, we can power DeFi, we can power GameFi applications. In fact, we have a booming DeFi ecosystem. There's about $400 million in TVL on IoTeX right now. And that's before Chainlink is adding their native oracles sometime this quarter to IoTeX. We're really excited to welcome more DeFi builders to IoTeX. We also have a budding GameFi ecosystem. One of our more popular games is called Star Crazy, and it has about 5,000 active users and climbing the ranks, I think, a top 40 game in the entire GameFi industry. But really what our bread and butter is this brand new category called MachineFi, right? MachineFi, which Rowland's going to go into depth into, is really about how do we utilize the data, the value, and the resources that all these machines around us. Take a look. So many things are plugged in to electricity, so many HVAC units, so many personal devices on our person, whether they're wearables or phones or laptops. All of this stuff can be either data suppliers to the blockchain or data resources from a computational perspective to the blockchain as well. So this is the IoTeX platform in a nutshell.